Hello! Welcome to Mutual of NYVC's Wild Vocal Kingdom. In our travels through the wilderness areas of the world, Justin Stoney and I have seen some strange animals, and animals making some of the strangest sounds of all. Right, Justin?
That's right, Marlin. It's been such an honor to team up with a fine scholar like yourself in the interests of both zoology and also vocal science. Marlin and I searched far and wide to find animals that make sounds that can help singers to improve their voices. So, for the next 3 episodes, we're going to be going on an adventure, a safari, a quest, to see how the animal kingdom and the vocal kingdom really have a lot in common. Marlin, let's start the adventure.
We'll start our adventure with a creature that gives most people the heebie-jeebies. But don't slither away so fast. There's nothing to fear. Just take a deep breath. This fellow's hiss is bigger than his bite. The snake.
Thank you, Marlin. The snake, of course, goes hiss. And that hiss sound is really great for our breath support. It's an unvoiced fricative. That's that slow, steady, smooth stream of air that the S causes. This gives us resistance at the level of the tongue, which helps us with the resistance at the level of the breathing muscles. So let's warm up with this snake hiss. Remember your apoggio breathing from our last episode 92. You're going to inhale into your ribs, you're going to inhale into your abdominals, and then we're going to hiss. Go, 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 hiss. And another inhalation, and then another hiss. And hold that hiss. You're going to feel your breath support working. One more inhalation and a hiss. And that snake helps to train your breath. So, Marlin, what's next?
Our adventure continues with an animal that's a real hoot. This beautiful bird is a real head turner if you know where to look for him. That's right, it's you-know-who, the owl.
Excellent, Marlin. The owl, of course, sounds like hoo, hoo. Now, that's falsetto if you're a guy and head voice if you're a woman. It's very important for every singer to explore these registers. Falsetto and head voice increase our range, they increase our vocal flexibility, and they're really important for your vocal health. That H sound is what's providing decompression for the vocal folds, while the oo is the headiest vowel, giving us all kinds of stretch. This is going to be a 5-3-1 on an owl. Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. And here we go. Great. That's it. Very nice, owl. Right, and use the H. Beautiful. And keep it round. That's it. And last one. Excellent owls. So, next animal, Marlin.
Our travels together took Justin Stoney and I to the farm. And that's where we found an animal that was utterly spectacular for the human voice. I won't milk this too long, but let's see if your voice can stomach the cow.
Right. Thanks, Marlin. So the cow, of course, says moo, but not just moo, but moo. And what that's going to give us is a low larynx, but a low larynx plus nasal resonance. That can often be very difficult to get both. Now, low larynx positions help free up the voice, and they're not just important for classical singers, but all singers. So let it be really crazy, and let's hear a moo. That's very good. So now we're gonna have guys down here, moo, moo, and ladies up here, moo, moo, and here we go. That's right. Keep it deep, moo, moo. That's right. Right. Nice low larynx. Moo, moo. That's it. Coming down. Moo, moo. Right. Last. Moo, moo. Very good. But we found another animal while we were in the barnyard, didn't we, Marlin?
Bah, black sheep, have you any wool? Well, these little fellas we found certainly do. And while they never like to travel too far from the herd, they certainly can help your voice to be heard. That's right, it's the sheep.
Yeah. Great, Marlin. So anyway, the sheep, of course, says ba-a-a-a. And that's so great for our compression control, because B is one of those voiced plosives. The A vowel is a bright twang vowel, and in between those vowels we have a series of glottals. This is great for developing the range and also the skill set of our mix and our chest dominant mix, which relies so heavily on that compression control. So we're going to do a sheep exercise that sounds like this. Ba-a-a-a. And guys are going to start, and then we're going to bring in the ladies in a moment. So here we go with guys. Ba-a-a-a. Great. That's it. Now bring in the ladies. Ba-a-a-a. Very good. And use that B. Ba-a-a-a. Excellent. That's right. Very nice. Good. Use the glottals. Ba-a-a-a. Excellent. A few more. And last. Ba-a-a-a. Wonderful. Sheep. Marlin? You doing okay there?
The last animal burned so bright in the forests of the night that Justin, Stoney, and I couldn't frame its fearful symmetry. Nevertheless, Justin says it's good for tongue retraction, so we stalked the tiger.
Yes, Marlin, yes, the tiger is great for tongue retraction, and that's the CHAH sound. Now that's a uvular trill. When we sing, the tongue often likes to fall downwards and retract backwards. So the trill keeps the tongue forward and tall. It also helps our breath support and not pushing the air. It's tough to push air when you're doing a sound. Then we move over into the ah vowel, which is a strong and chesty vowel, which helps us to build vocal strength. So now we have a situation where we are strong, but we can't push the air or retract the tongue. It's gonna be a great setup. Sounds like this, ha, and we're gonna have this exercise, ha. We're gonna start off with the guys, then we're gonna bring in the ladies. Here we go, ha, that's right. Ha, now bring in the ladies. That's it. Really use the fierce. Ha! Right. Two more. Last. Ha! Some very ferocious tigers. Well, that's all the animals we're going to explore today. I hope these animals have increased your passion and your joy and shown you some new ways to work on your singing voice. For even more ways, be sure to find a great voice teacher in your area. Or you can study via Skype with some of the finest voice teachers in all of the kingdom by visiting NewYorkVocalCoaching.com. If you're looking for a vocal course you can do at home, feel free to check out the Voice Lessons to the World vocal course at voicelessonstotheworld.com. And if you'd like free vocal tips sent to you each day, sign up at dailyvocaltips.com. Marlin, any final thoughts?
I suppose that the sum total of everything we know about singing and animals is just about equal to the sum of the total that we don't know. That's why we go on studying, exploring, investigating. For we always know that there'll be fresh surprises for us. So join us next time as we continue to probe the mysteries of the wild vocal kingdom.
Episode 91 of Voice Lessons to the World, the show where we want to help you as singers by answering your questions from all over, and I'll give you a chance to ask questions later, but our question for this week comes from John L. in Montreal, Canada, and John writes, Portugal, and Evo writes, Dear Justin, what is the apoggio breathing technique, and is it as helpful as everyone says? Well, yes, Evo, yes. I think the